We've been talking to the AEA about how they support children from birth to age 21. And today we're focusing on how ways parents can help bring literacy from the classroom into the home. Grantwood AEA's early access educator, Sarah Differding, joins us now. Thanks for being here, Sarah.
Absolutely.
We know reading to children early is so important. Can you tell us about how to make early reading as effective as possible?
Well, when we think about early readers, sometimes our little kids don't want to sit still and listen to a story. So we can do some quick little tricks and tips that would allow our kids to engage with books on a regular basis. One strategy would be to do a picture walk, which is just using a book and being able to check it out. And instead of reading all the words, we talk about things that we see. Oh, there's the granny, there's a dog sleeping. Shh. Adding in
the sound effects,
sounds, and even talking about the actions that are happening. When we want kids to use words, we don't just walk out around the house and label things. We need verbs so that we can make sentences, and that's how kids start to put words together. So building their vocabulary with a variety of experiences just by looking at the pictures, allowing kids to do the flipping, because they're going to go to the page that's interesting to them, and then we don't have to try to convince them that they want to sit and read a book. Other tips could be that we can just have books around in the environment. We don't have to read just in the bedroom. Books don't have to just be stories. They can be a car ramp, they can make a bridge, so if we set it up like a tower, our book can be upright and you can drive the car through. And that at least gets books in their hands so they're encountering them before they go to school.
Even if you're not reading, it's still helpful.
Absolutely, just getting them in their hands is the first step.
And is there any more ways to make reading more a part of their day?
Yeah, there's different times that we can read. Sometimes reading a bedtime story is a really great start, but we also know that sometimes we're really tired at the end of the day and maybe we're all just done. So thinking about other times of the day that we can read too. Maybe it's part of laying down for nap time, or it's something we do after a meal because we're cozy and we're comfy. It could be that there's books available in the car so that they can look at pictures and enjoy and interact at that time too.
And what if a child just isn't interested in reading? You've tried some of those perspectives.
Sometimes just sitting on the floor and modeling reading yourself. You can be looking at your own book. Maybe you pick up a children's book and you're excited about it. Sometimes when we don't tell them, you must come here, they're going to want to come over because parents are so important to our kids and they want to be with us, they want to be with their families, and they want to do what everybody else is doing. So when we model reading, that we're reading our own books of what's interesting, or we're modeling their books because we want them to join us, being an active reader yourself helps encourage them to want to choose to participate with that too.
You're balancing being a good role model, but also giving them some control over their actions in their day.
Absolutely.
All right, Sarah, thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you so much.
And stay with TV9, we'll be right back.